Hello Virgo, welcome to my channel. Thank you guys so much for being here. I'm going to be doing another reading and this is for the other person. I highly recommend that you guys check the description box down below so you would know what to expect on this video, okay? So let's start this reading by getting 2 cards from the Chakra Wisdom Oracle cards. And my style of reading is mostly intuitive. I love to take my time with these types of reading. I will also be using the Wheel of the Year Tarot. I'm going to be getting a lot of cards from that deck. And we are going to be doing a Celtic spread so that we can get more information about this other person for you, Virgo. Please bear in mind, this is a general reading. Some of this may not resonate. Please use your own intuition and practice your own decision making at the end of the day. Roles can also be reversed here, especially if you are a cross watcher watching for significant Virgo. You can also change the placement of the roles, okay? By the way, if you guys are new, welcome to my channel. Hopefully you can subscribe. I would love to have you on my channel too. Be part of the family by subscribing. If you're already here as family, welcome back. Hopefully today's reading can give you guys clarity over your situation. Spirit, please give us 2 cards for the other person Virgo is relating to and connecting to at this time. What do we need to know about this person, please, Spirit? Give us 2 cards for the other person. Okay. So the 2 cards that came out, rejection and completion. So from what I'm seeing here, this person is having a hard time handling their emotions about the ending that happened, okay? They're still feeling a little bit emotional about this, okay? So a cycle has ended. This could have been a breakup or separation from way back. They feel as though they have lost you for good. There's that kind of grieving energy behind this. They are afraid that you have already moved forward and walked away completely. But what this person fails to realize is that there's a new dawn. For every ending, there's a beginning. Okay? Alpha, Omega. It's a cycle. Once a cycle ends, okay, it's a path, a new path emerges for a new cycle. So I think that this person is at the precipice of about to end the cycle completely for them, not for you necessarily, but it's more of an emotional attachment that they need to release so that they can come to a healing process that will allow them to become whole once again. The rejection was not smoothly accepted by this person. It could still be struggling understanding why you have rejected them. It seems like the breakup or you walking away to them was a sign of being rejected. And what I'm sensing here is that this person thought that you may have been the one for them. I'm getting that energy because they thought that you accepted them. But you walking away is like they're second guessing now their worth, okay? They're affected by this rejection. They think that they're lacking something in their life. So that's why their ability to accept the breakup is extra hard on their end, because it makes them second guess their worth. That is how much of an impact the breakup happened for this person. But then again, roles can be reversed here. Maybe you're the one who's feeling this way about this person. Now let's open those messages, those cards more. I'm using the tarot now. I'm setting my intentions to know what is this person feeling at the moment regarding you, and why do they struggle letting you go. Okay, additional messages please, Spirit, for the other person that Virgo is connecting with at this time. Wow, this completely flipped. We have the Princess of Pentacles or the Page of Pentacles, and this is an earth sign such as you. You guys could also be dealing with another earth sign. Could be a Capricorn, Taurus, or another Virgo. From what I'm seeing here is that the heart of the matter being the Princess of Pentacles. Someone wants to make an offer, wants to communicate, wants to definitely reach out and have a point across. Someone is also studying something here. Maybe they're learning about the rejection. They're processing their emotions. They're trying to learn how to release you. Maybe that's what I'm getting here. if you're dealing with this earth sign, I think that they want to send you out a message, okay? They're writing you a note, a letter. Maybe they're about to send a proposition to you. Maybe writing you to ask about this rejection that they feel. But then again, roles can be reversed here, since this is also your suit. You're maybe the one about to write something about this person. But in any case, there's someone here who's learning to accept, okay? Because the Page of Pentacles is all about learning. This is the student of life. So learning about maybe this new cycle that they are in and releasing the past, okay? That is basically where this person is at. So much potential for you or for this person. Whoever feels rejected, they know that they have so much potential in life, and they don't need to take this too much to the heart, okay, in such a way that they start to build resentment over you or other people. They have to understand that this whole situation turned out this way so that they can learn themselves on a different level, that they are learning a higher level of awareness of themselves here. That's only possible because this rejection happened. It's a redirection, okay? We have here as the opposing factor the Queen of Pentacles. This could be mother and child kind of relationship, to be honest. Princess of Pentacles and Queen of Pentacles. But if that's not the case, then both of you could be earth signs, and one of you could be more mature or more experienced. This could also be older than you by age. That is currently being blocked. That means also, since Princess ascends to a Queen and this is currently being blocked, someone is about to mature with the process. At the moment, this person is learning to accept maybe, and this is currently being delayed. The ability to go within, okay? Almost all the queens in the tarot is all about going within. The ability to understand oneself internally. So I think that that's going to come sooner or later once the process of accepting the rejection is complete. I think that this person and you will definitely learn from the situation. If anything, you both will come out stronger. You know what they say, for every pot there is a lid, and maybe this one doesn't fit, but it does not mean that you both have stunted your growth. If anything, both of you have been redirected in a new path that, if you see it in a positive sense, can help you evolve into a higher level of awareness of yourselves and your potential, unleashing your highest potential over here. The cause of this is the Two Swords. There has definitely been a conflict, maybe conflict of interest. And if this is not your romantic partner, this could be someone you work with, because I see a lot of pentacles here, or could even be a family member. There has been a conflict over money maybe, or who's right from who's wrong. There's that kind of argument that took place. Someone feels eager to get their point across. In the past is the Queen of Wands. Two queens. So there could have been also fire sign involved in this situation. Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. So I think that Virgo, if you dealt with an Aries, a fire sign, okay? You really felt so strongly for this person, and likewise they felt something for you. But it was mostly fun, energetic. It was all about passion. It was all about the adventure. And so I think that you wanted something solid with this person. So as it turns out, you are more mature and more goal-oriented and focused. And this person is learning more how to become that. So their energy was most likely in the past more about passion and drive and adventure and fun, but your personality was more or less wanting to elevate the commitment and the level of the relationship to something more tangible. For example, marriage. For example, building a family. For example, expanding the connection to how it looks for you guys, okay? Whatever it is that you want this relationship to grow into. So there has been a conflict of interest. Maybe this person was not prepared for that at that time, and you walked away from the relationship, but this person was the one who felt rejected. Could also be that you walked away because you felt rejected by this person, okay? Because you both were not agreeing. There was just no one giving in, okay? You wanted something else, this person wanted something else, is what I'm seeing. So as the goal is the Wheel of Fortune, a cycle definitely ended, okay? The Wheel of Fortune brings about transformative changes. But these changes are because of our choices, okay? It's not because, not only is it because destined to change, but because you made a choice and this person also made a choice. I think that you both agreed to disagree, if that makes sense. You both may have realized that no one wants to give in. You want something, they want something, and at the end of the day, you just have to go in separate ways. That's what I'm feeling here. Although with the Wheel of Fortune, right, what was once disadvantageous, what was once felt like a rejection, I think that this person will definitely understand sooner or later that this needed to happen, or you could understand that there's a divine reason and a divine purpose as to why things turn out this way. You may feel as though you had no control over the situation, but best believe indecision is also a decision, and you both not being able to decide to let someone or let the other person have their way is also universe seeing it as maybe it's time for a new cycle to pave way. You to experience something else, and this person needs to experience something else. And as a result, there could be growth. And Moon card. What's coming in the near future is the Moon card. I think that this still feels a little bit tricky for the other person. They still don't know where they stand after this ending happened, or this could be your emotions too, or maybe the two of you, since Two Swords, both parties experience the same. Both may think that they're in different spectrums, but both feel the same energy of being confused, because the ending already took place. Because what feels like a bad luck or disadvantageous, in the near future, things will definitely be clarified, things will be illuminated. Okay, as far as confusion goes, of course, it takes time to wrap your head in the whole concept of maybe accepting each other's decisions, okay? Sorry for the slur. I just recently recovered from a cough, okay? Anyway, so the Moon, there could also be that kind of feeling where this person may want to reach out to you, or you want to reach out and you don't know if it's the right thing to decide on. Again, heart versus mind kind of situation. Maybe you both, even though separated, you both could be thinking, well, if it has been a rejection, maybe in the future we could come together, right? Because the Wheel of Fortune can also mean a to be continued story, right? There could be a chance that you both can come together once again. That's why it's a little bit confusing. So when the Moon card shows up, right, this could talk about things being hidden at this time that's causing us confusion. This could be us not seeing things clearly. So pay attention to your intuition at this time, because the subconscious and the unconscious can really reveal to us things that we don't understand when we are conscious. So pay attention to your intuition, to your dreams, to subtle signs from universe that's giving you, especially to your dreams, okay? Because the conscious mind always wants rationality and logic, but when we're asleep and we're given these images in our dreams, that is your guides speaking to you directly. Take for example, when the subconscious mind talks about, for example, okay, the body is experiencing fever, okay, because I'm sick. I just thought of this a couple of days. So for example, I'm experiencing fever. And so on my dreams, how myself understands the fever, for example, is me, my body being represented by a house, and I see the house burning, but the fire is actually represented by the fever. Do you understand what I'm saying? So even though dreams are vivid, they could still give us hints and signs. So again, pay attention to your dreams. The conscious mind can have a different perspective from the subconscious, but don't easily dismiss those dreams. They have something in there that will give you clarity. Okay? So, how this person feels is the Four of Pentacles. Again, this could have been a conflict about money. Someone does not want to give in. There's again that kind of energy of being possessive on what each other believes in. Nobody wants to give in. Okay? It could be that you have released this person because you don't want to dwell on this situation any longer. But the truth is, both of you could still be holding on, walking away, but holding on to your beliefs, to your emotions. but there's no true healing just yet. Okay, that's what I'm seeing here. Because unless someone finally releases that idea of, I want to be right, I'm right in this situation, there's no true healing. Because you will always have it at the back of your head subconsciously thinking, have I made the right decision? Have I rejected this person for the right reason? Or the other person could be thinking this way. Because the Four of Pentacles could mean selfish motives, where my reasons rejecting the other person was because I was not ready to give the other person a chance to have it their way. So again, that's selfish motive. I hope I'm not sounding too cryptic. Okay, Virgo. So in the environment is the Magician. This person definitely wants to start a new beginning, and definitely beginning can happen, will happen. Completion over here, Wheel of Fortune over here, the Magician. So from an ending to a beginning, a cycle is definitely gonna pave way for you and this person to maybe communicate clearly now, because what this was a little bit confusing, right? A mental conflict. The Magician's energy is tapping into the divine and making things happen. Ideas start to manifest in fruition. So if you align to the energy of the Magician and you want to communicate with this person, Virgo, or vice versa, if they want to communicate with you, I think this can clear a lot about the confusion. Okay? It's the only way to address the confusion is if you guys talk it out. Reach out, communicate. And maybe the perspective you had before is going to change if you talk in the near future, because time works its magic sometimes, especially since this person I see is growing and evolving maturely, studying maybe why the relationship fell apart, why you both didn't understand each other back then. Time allowed you both to understand yourself fully, okay, and working on the confusion, so that once you work things out and communicate, even if it's just clearing things on your end and their end, clearing the air, making it be clear where you stand in each other's lives. This can also mean addressing the confusion so you both can forge on a new cycle on your own, clean slate. The Magician is the first in the major arcana. That means what you are thinking can manifest. So if your mind is still full of confusion about the rejection, the Moon card, then ideas may not manifest clearly. But if the mind is clear and you know that you're aligned with the divine source, you know where you stand and you know what you want to manifest. Wow. Hopes and fears is the Fool card. This person wants a new beginning with you, Virgo, or you could be desiring this, right? But again, be careful what you wish for, okay? I know that the Fool card, since this falls under hopes and fears, even though you both hope for a new beginning, make sure that there's no air of confusion that can be a trap, okay? Because what you're both doing here is about to take a risk, but you don't know that there's a cliff over there, that there's present danger, red flags. So in every beginning, there's always that warning, right? So I think that that's the reason why universe wants this change to happen. So in this transformation, you both can focus on your own personal healing and ascending to your higher self, maturing of the mind. Because what this was a little bit immature. Especially if you think of it as you both don't want to listen to each other, you don't want to give in, there's selfish motives going on, not wanting to be selfless and hear each other out. So if you jump into that new opportunity and reconnect with this person all over again without true healing, then there's again present danger. That's why with the future energy, the Moon card, you might feel all the more confused because you thought this was a beginning, but you didn't really address the issues back then. So it was just repeating a cycle all over again. Okay, because this can be a to be continued card. So as the final outcome is the Five of Wands. There's again that battle with destiny here. It's like, okay, destiny will give you both another chance. As I see here, the Fool card, the Magician. It's a decision that both of you must make. Remember that. But as it turns out, one of you decides to walk away and one of you always maybe is deciding to stay and work it out. So that's why it's a conflict here with the Five of Wands. There's a sense of competition. But you know what they say when an ending happens? It's almost like this. One person feels all the more attached and one person all the more feels free. after the breakup, because that is usually the case with the Wheel of Fortune. When the wheel turns, when the other person is feeling low, lonely, sad, deprived of the love, after the wheel turned and the time served its purpose, the other person is now on top. And the other way could be happening to the other person. So when changes happen, when breakups happen, one person feels more attached while the other person feels more withdrawn. That usually is the cause of this conflict here, unable to decide to work things out. Because I think that every time you want to work it out, the other person is not ready. And every time you're ready to work it out, the other person seems to be closed off. Okay? Because no one wants to give in. It's a very kind of weird and interesting energy that I'm getting here, okay? So let's see. Why is the Princess of Pentacles here, please? Wow, Aquarian energy. We have the Star card. There's a desire for new energies to come in because no one wants to keep repeating the same karmic pattern. Like I said, it's like this kind of energy when you're ready, this person is not. When this person is ready, you are not. Always on a duel, always on a stale here. So I think that someone, or you could be desiring a total new cycle. It could be what you're waiting for, what you're hoping for here with a new beginning. Clean slate here. You could also be, both of you are in the process of healing. Feeling really optimistic is what I'm getting here. This person feels optimistic at this time, or trying to be optimistic about the situation. We have here the Two of Pentacles. Oh, I keep seeing the twos here. It's a playful energy. Amidst the conflict that you both have, it's actually a play of energies. It's knowing what to do at the right time here. It's a little bit tricky that I'm getting, and these are the messages coming through. They want me to tell you right now that it sometimes when you're ready and the other person is not, is because there's a divine timing for things to take place, but also it's because maybe when the timing is there, someone is not ready to make a decision. So there's that kind of juggling energy, and it's a very critical balancing out, okay? Balancing out of your decision versus the other person, and also considering timing and your emotions. But I do sense that you both want to see if you can work it out. It's just that you never got really in the same page. So we have here the Emperor energy. Could be an Aries again. Very strong, disciplined, organized, focused person that you dealt with. This could also be you. Maybe you wanted a stable relationship with this person. You wanted stability and you wanted to sort things out with a fire sign, okay? I'm seeing here too that maybe, yeah, at that time this person was open and you were exercising control, Virgo. Or it could be the other way around. You were open and this person was controlling too much and holding back. So there was that push and pull, okay? One step forward, two steps back, okay? It was a little bit of a dance here. So, Hangman, see? The changes are still being suspended. Wow, because I think universe is giving you both a chance here to really think of your actions and think of what you're doing here. Notice the pattern. Notice you both are not truly moving forward because every time someone is ready, the other person is not. So how the situation looks for me on someone on the outside, I think that you both know that you both need to make a sacrifice. It's either once and for all you decide to walk away, because as it turns out, even if you both are not coming together, you're still also not letting go of each other. That's what I'm seeing here. That's why it's confusing with the Moon card. You both technically haven't letting go of each other emotionally and spiritually, but also you're not coming together as a couple or in a relationship here. It's always when this person is ready, you're not, and when you're ready, the other person is not. No one wants to give in. We have here the Knight of Cups. Yeah, there could be possibility of falling in love with each other all over again, especially if this is a water sign you guys are dealing with. They're coming with a very romantic offer, but you're still again that kind of cycle. There's a pattern here that exists, I kid you not, a pattern of in and out. every time this person is ready to offering you something, you feel confused and you feel like you're afraid to take a chance because you don't know if you trust this person. Or likewise, if you come up with the offer with this person, Virgo, it's like this person is doubting if you both can work it out, or it could be another sabotage offer. I don't know. That's what I'm getting here. Someone is doubting. There's not enough grounding commitment, really. It's a very funny and interesting story that I'm picking up. Let me know if this resonates, okay? This is exactly what I'm getting here. I think that you guys are karmic partners, maybe. You need to learn a lesson to fully free yourselves from the karmic loop. And you must make a big sacrifice here to make a decision once and for all. What is it going to be? Are you going to let this person have his way, or let this person lets you have his or her way? So, yeah, very tricky one. We have here the King of Chalices. This person is loving you from afar still, okay? They do not handle rejection very well. They're still holding on you very, very dearly. They're also not giving you hints and signs unless you take a step forward. But as it turns out, in the near future, they might be the one who's going to communicate with you first. So, 9 of Pentacles. I think that you're more or less very stable. You're really on a good spot right here, Virgo. Very, very good, because I see that you're focused on the pentacle. You're stable. You're financially very equipped, very resourceful. And I think that you're extremely productive and you're enjoying the work. You're manifesting your best life, regardless of this person and your situation with this person at this time. Oh, yeah, definitely. It's like every time you try to start a relationship with this person, almost always the burden still catches up. Okay, there's no in between with this relationship. It's always extreme. It's like when it's good, it's good. But when it's hard, it's also extremely hard. So again, there's that kind of too much extreme decision making. So no one wants to make a sacrifice. Or maybe it always ends up with one person always making so much sacrifices while the other person does not make the sacrifice. It could be a repeated karmic pattern. I hope that this is not sounding too cryptic, but these are very clear energies. So let's see. Why is the 5 of Wands here? The Chariot. Oh, look at that. Maybe you should just agree to disagree, my dear. The Chariot card means opposing energies, and this is what I see. You guys are definitely different but complementary. You have what this person doesn't have, this person does have what you don't have, and you still are attracted towards each other. The fact that you still feel this way, a little bit frustrated and wanting to see where it goes, there's still love and connection over there. It's just that it so happens your soulmate or this karmic partner is so different than you. And again, that's because there's a lesson that needs to be released here and needs to be understood so that you both can move forward. Now, however this looks for you, it could be reconciliation, again, depending on what you both will make about this situation. Could be moving forward and forging on this relationship, making it work, agreeing to disagreeing, right? Even though you're too different, you are making a decision to move forward through sheer will and determination, saying to yourselves, I can do this, we can do this, let's just try to work it out and see where it goes. Okay, you're not an easy partner to deal with, I'm not an easy partner to deal with, but together maybe we can work it out, you know, that kind of situation. Or it could be maybe shaking hands, okay, and just peacefully releasing each other once and for all so that this karmic situation ends. That could also be the case. So amazing. I hope that you guys meditate on this reading. For sure there might be something here of valuable to some of you, especially if you've been feeling stuck with this person, because they are still stuck with you too, spiritually and emotionally. I hope that this resonates. Let me know in the comment section. Thank you so much for watching until the end. Be on the lookout for more uploads in the next coming days. I'm sending you love and light, and namaste.